So now I'm going to show you how to put your reed on your mouthpiece correctly. First, you need to take your mouthpiece and the cap, remove the cap. Okay? Then make sure your ligature is loose. You'll need to have your reed and slide it into the mouthpiece just like this. You're going to slide that in there between the two. Then you're going to want to line it up with the edges of your mouthpiece. So you see it's not sticking out too far on either side or at the front or top. Slide your ligature back into a position around so near the back of the chamber, and then slowly and evenly tighten it. And if you need to and your reed wiggles, you can adjust it still at this point and get it set exactly where it needs to be. Just keep tightening. Once it gets tight, it'll stay there and your reed will be in place. Okay, now let's talk about embouchure. To do this, we need the mouthpiece and the reed put together. So take the reed out of its case, take the mouthpiece out of the cover, slide the reed in down the mouthpiece between the mouthpiece and the ligature. So go in, make sure you line up the edges so it doesn't stick off on either side or at the top. Push the ligature down and smoothly tighten it. Okay. Alright. Now, when you put it in your mouth to make sound, what you're going to need to do is curl your bottom lip in. So, like this. You're going to pull it in, and that's where the reed's going to go. The reed's going to sit into that bottom lip. Your teeth go on top of the mouthpiece. They should line up somewhere about third to halfway up on the mouthpiece here. And so when you go in, curl the lip, place the reed on that bottom lip, and the teeth on top. Okay, so you do like that. An adequate amount of pressure will be needed. You'll know if you're biting too hard because it'll hurt. So just don't bite too hard. Alright, so put the mouthpiece in, curl the lip, teeth. Here. Now, you need to make sure you keep tight corners. It'll almost feel like a little pucker, but you're going to want to make sure you keep those corners nice and tight so that when you start playing, air doesn't leak around the mouthpiece. So, curl, place, light, and close down around it. At this point, if I were to put air through the mouthpiece, I should get a small sound. Something like that. You can practice that, practice just forming your embouchure and producing that sound. And then you can put it on the rest of the instrument and make sure you attach your neck strap, and you will be able to play. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to put the rest of your saxophone together. First, you need your case with the instrument in it, and you need to put that case on the ground. That way, when you open the case, the instrument is not likely to fall out and get damaged. Open up the case. Okay. Now pull out the main body of the instrument. It'll look like this. This is the main body. Alright. If you have a cap or a pad saver in the top, just pull that out and drop that back in the case. Okay. Next, pull out your neck, will look like this. Okay, and then you slide that in with it facing towards the back. So the instrument put together, look at this. You have the bell here, and then the neck points back away from the bell, back towards you, so that when you hold it, it'll look like this. It faces away from the keys. Next, you take your mouthpiece and you put that on the neck. You just slide that on. There'll be a point. It'll stop moving, but generally about halfway on, it'll be correct. And since we've already put our reeds on, all you need now is to grab your neck strap. Mine. Put that on. Attach it right here, where this little ring right here is made specifically to attach. Position the neck strap comfortably where you don't have to move, and the saxophone sits directly at your mouth. That way you don't have to move. And then now you can play a couple notes.